Hi FlossTube friends, this is Tina Frazier coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Today is Tuesday, November 26th at approximately 11:45 p.m. Eastern Time, coming to you today with the FlossTube update. If you're new to my channel, thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate meeting new friends, and you're no exception. Give me just a second. It feels like there's a hair in my eye. Oh, anyway. Anyway, thank you for stopping by, and I always look forward to meeting new friends. So hopefully you'll find something here on my channel that will encourage you to try something new if you haven't stitched before or done any crafts before that I show here on my channel. Or, maybe you'll just sit back and listen for a little while you do something else. If you're a returning watcher, thank you very much for stopping back by. All my friends here on YouTube really make my day, so thank you very much for coming to watch. If you're a returning subscriber, my good friends, thank you very much for coming back by. I hope you're having a good holiday weekend. This goes for everybody. Hope you're having a good holiday week. Here in the United States, Thursday in 2 days is Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving. And we're looking forward to celebrate with a couple of friends and just have some good food and fellowship with friends. So hopefully you're having a good holiday week. Shopping is going to commence on Friday with Black Friday, and the holiday season is getting well underway. So it's going to be an exciting time. Today's video is all about cross stitch, more or less. I'm giving you an update of some of the pieces that I've been working on since my last video. And also I'm going to be giving you a little bit of an update for December and plans going forward. Oh, excuse me, it's a little bit late. So since my last video, and I'm going to be sharing some haul with you as well. So we'll actually get into the haul here in just a little bit. So it's been kind of an interesting 2 weeks or so. At work, we had to do wellness screenings sorry about that. We had to do wellness screenings for insurance for next year. And so, they drew blood and tested everything. And I went and saw my doctor yesterday, my normal nurse practitioner doctor yesterday. And I am starting the blood sugar monitoring process. So that's going to be something new for me this year. I'm going to be testing blood sugar and wearing a little monitor on my arm, the back of my arm, and also taking some additional medication to help control high blood sugar. So that's something new for me. So that'll be kind of interesting. So we shall see how that goes. Which also means for the new year, I guess, a lot more exercise and a lot more, kind of watching what I eat, when I eat, and how much of it I eat. Going forward is going to be a really important thing for me. Oh goodness! I have to stop that. Anyway, I'm coming to you today with some of that. So I am going to kind of get into this right now. So we will start off with some haul. I'm going to do this first because I'm really excited. So last night, my husband and I took a little date night. We went to the Where Ya Been Amazon Return Bin Store here in Columbus. They have a big bin store where Fridays is $14, Saturdays is, I think, $12. So, anyway. Oh, goodness. Oh, sorry about that. The prices on each day go down and down and down. Mondays, everything in the bins is $5. And so as we were looking around, my husband picked this up. And he took a look at the label. And it says full range of stamped cross-stitch kits. So you can use the barcode to scan at the Amazon, on the Amazon app, to pull this up and see what it is. I didn't pull up an exact cross stitch kit. But anyway, I wanted to open this on camera for you. So, oh, one of the things you'll notice, if you've been with my channel, you'll notice I got my Calyx shelving system from IKEA installed. I am still in the process of organizing everything to go in here. So this is a work in progress. I've just kind of stuffed things places. I'm going to be, next couple of months, I'm going to be going through everything, organizing everything, so you'll see this evolve, hopefully over time. I'm looking forward to it. It's it's a lot different than what I had before. So I wanted to mention that I did get my IKEA Calyx shelving system, and so I do have the package open. I haven't seen this yet. I don't know what it is, except that it's a cross stitch kit. So pulling it out. All right, it is this. Look how cute that is. Little chickadees on a holly branch, it looks like. Oh, bullfinches. They're bullfinches. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Captain Crafts cross stitch, pre-printed fabric and dispensable chart reading. Captain Crafts cross stitch. 3 strands. Ecology cotton floss. So on the back, it has instructions for cross stitch. This is really cute. For $5. Goldfinches. All right, so this bag is a little Ziploc kind of baggie. It's resealable, which is different. It's a nice, nice sturdy bag. I'm assuming this is a pre-printed cross stitch thing. Yes, it's pre-printed. Okay, so it's a pre-printed kit. It is a Chinese kit. The floss is here on a floss card. And it says, "Into the cross stitch of love." You get 2 needles with it, some nice lengths of floss, and here is the cross stitch fabric. It looks like 14 count. It might actually be 12 count, but it looks like 14 count. And it's pre-stamped cross stitch. So that is fun, fun, fun. Pre-stamped cross stitch. So that'll be a lot of fun. A lot of fun to do. And it also comes with instructions. So you get an instruction sheet set. That also includes pattern sheets. So there's the pattern sheet as well. So you get the cross stitch pattern. Yep, and it's divided into several pages. So that's really cool. So yeah, this is actually really cute. So for $5, I got a nice little kit with a pattern. It does give the DMC colors. It does give the DMC colors in the schematic. So yeah, including the back stitch. So that is neat. Really neat. I'm excited for that. Isn't that neat? Ooh. All right, well, that color came off. All right, so I will put that back through here. Yeah, that is DMC 310. I got to get this color back on here. So that is a surprise little haul that I got from the bin store. The Amazon return bin store. That is kind of cool. Really pretty. I'm kind of impressed. I did not know what the kit looked like because I did not have it opened. While I was in the store. Okay, so we have the Captain Crafts cross stitch stamped cross stitch kit. So if you've been watching my channel any length of time, you know that I am in the Be Stitch Me fabric of the month, and I just got the new fabric of the month for November. Yep, the new fabric of the month for November. This is, I'm in the Color Club, and I get 40 count Verdal. This is beautiful. This is Cobbler. Look at that purple. So this is Cobbler, 40 count Verdal, quarter yard. Absolutely beautiful. Beauty, beauty, beautiful. Trying to open it. So this is the piece that I got. Look how stunning that is. Oh my goodness, that is so stunning. I have been loving stitching on 40 count because I can use one strand of floss over two, and it gives great coverage. The Verdal is like stitching on butter. It is so lovely to stitch on. I really like Verdal. It has become my favorite fabric, the 40 count Verdal. So really happy that I'm getting these once a month. Really gorgeous fabric. I don't have an intended use for this yet, but I will put the information on getting onto the, I will put the Be Stitch Me Facebook group information down in the description box below for you. So you too, oh, sorry, can sign up for the Be Stitch Me fabric of the month. All right, bear with me just a minute. I'm going to pause and I will be right back. Alrighty, so I had to just pull up a PDF pattern really quick for you. I have been a member of the Shannon Christine Design subscriber Facebook group now for a little over a year. It's $9 or $10 a month, give or take. And each month she provides a pattern for pre-release to everybody in the Facebook subscriber group and some other free patterns along the way. And this pattern was the November pattern of the month, and I will show it to you here. So this was Woodland Winter. I downloaded the pattern and went to my local needlework shop to buy fabric and floss in it, or buy the fabric for it. So I am going to be stitching this eventually on this wonderful piece of 40 count, picture this plus, heritage fabric. And I got an 11 by 13 piece of it. This is going to look absolutely stunning. We did a floss toss, which is where you pull the called for flosses and pick out the fabric that you like the best. So this, let me go ahead and remove this. This is the piece of fabric. That is a very accurate representation of the fabric that I will be using for it. It actually is going more long ways on the fabric. It's a picture this plus 40 count linen. It's quite stiff. And I also have another little scrap piece that they left me for something else. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this back up. So if you'll see here, the antlers on the reindeer are, they kind of fall or kind of meld into the background fabric of the cover photo. And when we pulled the flosses for it, the antlers were just a little too light on this green fabric over here. And and the antlers kind of blended in too much to the fabric. So I am going to use 2 different colors of flosses rather than the called for DMCs for the antlers, just to make the antlers stand out. We went like another color family. I believe it's like 620 or 621, something like that. So I will be using a different color set for the antlers on this. So I did get fabric for that. And while I was out at Cross My Heart as well this last time, bear with me just a minute. Dropping everything. Heck it. I'm gonna have to find that now because I don't know what I did with the pattern. That's a little crazy. Is this it? Oh, that's the Shane Christine change. Here we go. Found it. So one of the pieces that I started working on, I believe in October, was the Heart and Hand square dance. I started working on October, November, December. I am stitching them all I have all 12 months. I am stitching them 3 by 3, 3 months by 3 by 1 into rows, and I'm going to be doing them into small little pillows for a dough bowl. So I got November and a start on October. So you see November is done. I got a start on the owls for October. And so for December, somebody had mentioned at the retreat that Mom and I went to in the beginning of November that they had stitched December using metallic flosses. So I went, while I was at Cross My Heart, I picked out metallic flosses to very closely match the colors in December. So these are some of the colors I will be using to make December sparkly. I got some Rainbow Gallery threads. So I have PB63, PB05, PB56. Treasure Braid, PB201. PB07, Treasure Braid. Silk Lame Braid, this is SP47. PB10, which is white, Treasure Braid. PB42, Treasure Braid. PB85, which is another color of Treasure Braid, and PB49, which is another Treasure Braid. And I also picked up 3 spools of Krynic. I picked up, this one is Krynic 092. This is a number 4 braid, 092. This one is Krynic 3514. This one is Krynic 5009. So I went through the specialty flosses for it and picked colors that closely matched the flosses called for in the December square. So when I get to doing that, it's going to be really shiny. I'm hoping to finish the November or the October square very soon so I can get on to the December square and all the shinies, all the shiny flosses. And this pattern, this is in my kind of Christmassy fabric. It's in my Christmassy fabric pouch from Dot Goose Design. I'm trying to cover up the pattern. So this is from Dot Goose Design. Right there, Dot Goose Design. And the inside fabric is gingerbread houses and candy canes and hollies. So that is my plan for this. I have all of the flosses. Sorry about that, you guys. I didn't realize that had come back up. Anyway, so these are all my flosses for the Heart and Hand Square Dance. Just trying to get this back in here. So I had worked on this earlier in the month. So I worked on this the first 2 weeks or so until the 13th of it when I pulled out Jacques de Lantern. So this is my square dance where I got to. I'm kind of working on the October square for square dance. You're probably hearing my husband. He's working up in the kitchen. He is making a pie crust for his cherry cheese pie for Thanksgiving dinner for our friends. So, all right, to keep that together. All right. I did find my Woodland Winter printout for the Shannon Christine Designs pattern, and the color that I'm switching out. Here is it? Is it back here? No, it's back here. So the two colors that I'm switching out, the antlers that are called for are 3032 and 3782. For 3032, I am switching that color out for 610, and for 3782, I'll be switching that one out for 612. So instead of the lighter browns for the antlers, I am making the antlers a slightly darker brown. So there is that lovely little thing. All right, and I believe that is all of my haul. Yes, as a matter of fact, that is. So we will get into stitching updates. I'm going to go ahead and close that out. So for the month of November so far, I just showed you the Heart and Hand Square Dance pattern that I worked on for the beginning of the month. Then for one day on the 13th, because I am in a stitch along with Kelly Green from Don't Run with Scissors, and I think Kim Young from the Snitch Stitcher, we are doing a stitch along for the Jacques de Lantern pattern that was in the 2019 Keepsakes calendar. Yes. This is in my kind of mummy mug, Halloween mug. This is by Stitch and Button, Vic Gable here on YouTube, Stitch and Button. It's one of her project bags. Kelly had found this pattern, I believe at StitchCon. It was on the freebie table, and she decided that she wanted to do it. So she had posted that she had found the pattern, and I had mentioned that I also had the pattern book. So she wanted to do Jacques de Lantern. This is designed by Barbara Seastock, and it is entirely a full coverage piece. The entire thing is stitched. I think Kim is not stitching the background. I am stitching the background. And I am stitching this on a piece of 40 count Verdal. In Macchiato, and I filled in a little bit more of the pumpkin kind of pumpkin head and a little touch more in the background. So I am loving this stitch. It is really wonderful, truly wonderful, having fun. Again, this is the Jacques de Lantern, and we are doing this as a stitch along. Kelly has affectionately called it the Pumpkinhead stitch along. So hopefully I'll be making more progress on that, you know, as the year goes on. And it won't fit quite in the bag. Nope. All right. This grime guard that I have on here is a Garon Toten Bags grime guard from their grime guard of the month. It's an 11 by 11. I have this in an 11 by 11 Q snap. But you can see it's a Garon Toten Bags grime guard. It's not going to focus on the tag on the grime guard. But anyway, this is my Pumpkinhead sow. All right. There. That was what I worked on the 13th for dark 13 stitching. And then I have a new start. So this is also a Shannon Christine Designs new start or pattern subscriber pattern. Bear with me. This was released, I think, in August of this year. It is called Autumn Drinks. This was a subscriber club pattern. When I was at Camp Got a Stitch in September, a guest host or a guest designer was there by the name of Susan Greening Davis. And I'm not taking it out of the Q snap, but she had all these bandings. The company that made the bandings that you used to be able to get quite prevalently many years ago stopped producing them. And she went and bought everything that they had left. And she travels around doing shows and retreats and stuff. And she came to the retreat as a special guest, and she brought the banding. And they found this little autumn leaf banding that I thought would be just absolutely perfect for the autumn drinks. And so I got started on this. I put my first stitches in it on November 16th, and I've been working on this since then. So this is where I'm at. And I am working on the one in the middle here. So you can see. I'm working on the one in the middle. This is, I believe, a 36 count. And I am using the called for flosses so far. 1/2 on 36 count. And it's giving me great, wonderful coverage on this 36 count. I'm really liking it. So one of the things that I kind of wanted to do to spruce it up, I do have all of the DMC pulled. These are all the DMC flosses. I wanted to spruce it up a little bit. So when we were at Joann's and Michael's, I was hoping to find some étoile floss because I have been using that and I really like it. It has a little bit of sparkle to it, but they don't sell étoile floss at Joann's or Michael's anymore. The Joann's, I believe, had clearanced it out sometime last year, and I bought quite a bit of it back then. But so what I'm going to do is for the foam on the 4 drinks that have the foam, the whipped cream at the top, I am going to be substituting the white for B5200 satin floss. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the sheen on it, but it has a really pretty sheen. Yeah, you can see the sheen on it. So I am going to swap out the B5200 DMC floss for the satin DMC floss in that. And then I'm also going to be finding a little bit of the orange to swap out and also some of the green. I was thinking, I don't know, like the buttons here. I might do some of the buttons there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with the orange yet. I may do the green in here. Maybe the green on the fox, you know. I don't know. It's going to be kind of fun though, I think, to add a little touch of satin sheen to my piece. So I'm kind of excited to get working on that, to see how my thought process goes. But anyway, this is where I'm at after starting this November 16th. I'm really liking this a lot. It's a lot of fun. It's working up pretty fast. And I don't remember where this needle minder came from. This might have been a needle minder that we got from Camp Gotta Stitch last year. I think last year's theme was fall. And these were the needle minders that were on our name tags, that hold our name tags onto our shirts. If I remember correctly, that is kind of where I got that. But this is on the banding. You can kind of see, maybe not, but the banding, the autumn leaves are right there. The banding is only about as wide as the Q snap that I'm using. This is an 8x11 Q snap frame, and it's going to be really cute. Looking forward to getting that done. This is in a Black Cat X Stitchery project bag. It's got autumn drinks on it, and the inside is simply just this orange pattern fabric, and the tassel is matching, and there is also a kind of a rose gold or orangish gold autumn leaf on the tassel. And also, because it's Black Cat X Stitchery, she's got the little black cat charm. So she's got the little black cat charm on her bags. So that is where this is at. And so now you have your update and my updates for November so far. So there's lots of stuff going on in the cross stitch community. Lot of stuff going on. So the BDXXL stitching Facebook group, they are doing a stitch along for 2025 that starts in January. They are doing, you have 2 patterns that you can choose from. And I went with the pattern named Shh. Give me just a second. Okay, so this is the pattern that I have chosen to do for the BDXX Stitch Emporium's cross stitch along. It is super cute. I still have to get the 32 count easy count fabric and the flosses pulled for it, but I'm going to be stitching it 1/1 tent stitch on 32 count easy count fabric for the stitch along that starts January 1st. If you go to the BDL XXX Stitch Facebook group, there is somebody that's actually already working on this. They couldn't wait to start it, so they went ahead and started working on it. So this pattern is 300 by 280 on 8. It's 16 5/8 by 15.5 on 18 count fabric. And let me go ahead and tell you a little bit more about this. There is, oh, come on. There is, sorry about that. My system is being, what? All right, so my system is just being poopy. There is a lot of colors. I'm not going to sit and count them. Does it tell me how many colors? Of course not. My system is acting very funky. No. It does not tell me how many colors are in this, but there are a lot of colors in it. There are 3 full pages of colors listed. Yep. So anyway, that is coming up in January. Full Coverage Fanatics, they're also doing the Stitch to the Moon full coverage stitch along starting January 1st to December 31st. I'm thinking of joining a team because there's over 200,000 stitches that need to be done next year to get to the moon. I am also potentially joining the Year of Whips. If you follow Melanie Watkins, I believe she's the Soulful Stitcher here on YouTube. She has a Soulful Stitching Facebook group, and they are doing the Year of Whips. It's her normal annual piece. And the whole goal behind the Year of Whips is you pick your list of a minimum of 10 whips to focus on in the new year. And the whole goal is to finish half of them. So you get put into prize drawing at the end of the year if you meet that goal. So if you go in to the new year, into the Year of Whips with 30 whips, your whole goal is to finish 15 of them. It's a pretty lofty goal. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that, but that is something that you can consider doing in 2025. So we do have stuff coming up in the month of December. Sisky Stitches is another YouTuber who has a Facebook group where she provides you some of her challenges that she uses for herself to make progress on her own stitching projects. And she does a weekly acrostic. Her weekly acrostics are out. I did not write them down. I do have my tracking sheet for them. But the 24 hours of cross stitch acrostic for December is Fill Your Bucket. And the pop culture one is not yet out. We also have the free cross stitch challenge group. The Stitcho board for December is out. So I have that ready to go. And one of the things coming up, so if you take a look at some of my videos that I did with my mom last year in December, starting on December 13th, Mom and I do videos every night where we open up the Moe's Sale 12 Days of Christmas set. So throughout the year, you pay a little bit each month, and in December, you are sent the package for the Moe's Sale 12 Days of Christmas thing. So we have one more payment to make. The last payment is ready to go. And in early December, Mo Bittner from Moe's Sale will package up all of the kits that people have been paying for throughout the year and send them out to people. So sometime in the first week of December or so, we are going to be getting our Moe's Sale 12 Days of Christmas bag. And starting December 13th until December 24th, Mom and I will be doing daily videos, hopefully daily videos, unbagging the Moe's Sale 12 Days of Christmas box for you, like we have been doing for the last 3 years. So that is greatly anticipated, and we are looking forward to that. Don't have a lot of other stitching plans. My Whip Go board. So I am getting my Whip Go board straightened up, and I don't know where my Whip Go board is at this point in time. Yeah. I don't know where my Whip Go board went to at this point in time, because it is not with my clipboard stuff. Yeah. It's under here, maybe? Nope, not there. I don't know where it went to. Well, isn't that just fun? Anyway, so my whipco board, I am probably not looking at completing whipco completely this year because I have some pieces on it that I don't want to work on. One of the pieces that I have on my whipco board is Long Dog Sampler's Pandemic. If you've watched any YouTube videos, you've probably seen Long Dog Pandemic. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. There we go. So this is Long Dog Pandemic. You've probably seen a lot of people stitching this. I hand dyed a piece of white or cream even weave myself using Rit dye in, I believe it's wine, but I got some sulky 12 weight thread spools in the color Merlot. So this is, let me go ahead and remove this. Sulky 12 weight thread spools in the color Merlot. It's made in Italy. That is the color number 7134067, I believe. And it's kind of a variegated wine color. So I am stitching this sulky. The nice thing about 12 weight sulky is you can use one strand of floss, and it's like almost 2 strands of DMC floss when you stitch it. So this is a piece of personally hand dyed fabric that I have, that I dyed specifically for this. So I needed to get, so you can see how wide Pandemic is. I did get all the way across, but I am doing this monochromatic, so this is going to fit monochromatic pieces for next year. I just snipped the end of a thing, but anyway, so there's lots of neat things on here. This is my back on Pandemic. So anyway, I usually have this on a scroll frame, but I have not worked on this in a few months. This is one of, I believe, either the October, November, or December square for whipco, and I have to put 500 stitches in it. I have not yet worked on it. It's a rather large piece. Mine's going to be pretty large, but I'm really liking the sulky floss for this. I was originally, when I first picked the colors out for this, I was originally going to use DMC variegated 69 floss, this variegated red 69 floss. So I bought like 15 skeins of it, and then I decided to go with the sulky 12 weight because I wanted to try sulky floss, and I'm really glad I did because I really like sulky. So Pandemic is probably going to come out in December. And another one that hasn't seen a lot of love all year is Victorian Christmas Eve. This is a Nora Corbett pattern. So Victorian Christmas Eve. Nora Corbett, typical Nora Corbett. This was in the Cross Stitch and Needlework January 2008 magazine, and it's Victorian Christmas Eve. I'm doing this on a piece of, I believe it's 28 count natural linen, and I have not gotten terribly far on it, but it is a whipco square of mine, so this is as far as I have gotten. And it needs to come out. I need to show it some love and get some love on her and get her working back on the thing. So this is Victorian Christmas Eve from the Cross Stitch Needlework 2020 or 2008 magazine. I do need to give her some love, though. She needs some love. And it's on one of my Whip Go squares that I also have to finish. So, yeah. I'm hoping that didn't show up as a guest scene. I'm hoping that's not recorded. Sorry if you got the little blurb in the corner over here saying that I'll be back. I won't be back. That's just where my mouse was hovering over a button in my thing. So, a little bit of a hot mess, little discombobulated and everything like that. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on, including learning how to deal with high blood sugar. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun little few months here. I'm gonna take these off, but it's gonna be a fun little few months as I deal with how to manage my blood sugar and deal with some other health issues and stuff that we're gonna be addressing. The holidays are coming up. We're spending Thanksgiving on Thursday with a friend of ours and another friend, my husband's best friend from high school, just lost his wife 3 weeks ago. And up until 2020, we were going over to their house for Thanksgiving every year. We started that when we got married. They got married 2 weeks before my husband and I did. And when their daughter was born, we started going over to their house all the time for Thanksgiving. Initially, we were swapping back and forth. We would host one year, they would host the next year. And when their daughter was born, it was just easier for us to meet over at their house for Thanksgiving. So we'd go over to their house about 1 or 2 in the afternoon for lunch, for, an early Thanksgiving dinner, and then sit around and talk and drink and play games and just kind of hang out until like midnight. Then Dylan and I would go do some midnight shopping for like Black Friday and then head home. In 2019, she had different political views than my husband and I did. And she was very strong about them. And she lost her inhibitions when she would drink. And it got to the point in 2019 and part of the way up until, in 2018 a little bit too, but mostly in 2019 and early 2020, it got really bad with her. And we decided in 2020 that we were just going to do Thanksgiving on our own at home. So since 2020, we have not spent Thanksgiving with them, which was kind of rough. But anyway, she had been battling cancer for about 6 or 7 years. And 3 weeks ago, she lost her battle with cancer. And she was buried 2 weeks ago. So this is the first Thanksgiving that our friend has had without his wife. And his daughter's in her 20s now. So he and his daughter are also coming over for Thanksgiving dinner. So we're having Friendsgiving for Thanksgiving this year. And it should be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. We really enjoy their company. He is Republican, but he didn't get a chance to vote, and his vote would have canceled out her vote anyway because he wasn't voting Republican this year because he couldn't bring himself to vote Republican. And so, we're hoping to just kind of keep it nice and, just be there for him and help he and his daughter just kind of, have a good Thanksgiving. Try not to think about the last couple of weeks. And just kind of be friends and just kind of hang out and be there together. So hopefully you'll have a good Thanksgiving this week. We're really hoping to just get some good food and get some friend time and just relax and hang out. Other than that, we don't have necessarily any Black Friday shopping plans. I have to actually be online and work from home on Friday. And then I have Monday off. I pretty much have every Monday off for the rest of the year. I have the 18th through the 24th off. for Christmas week, and just getting a lot of stuff done, figuring out what we're baking, and just stuff like that. So yeah, we have a lot of learning to do and a lot of growth to do, and hopefully everything will be going well. So that is all I have for you this week. I am not really going to be uploading much. I can't even read the time from here. So it is 50 minutes. I hope you all have a great holiday week and time coming up, whatever holidays you are celebrating, if any. And we shall see you, if not before, starting December 13th for the Moe's Sale 12 Days of Christmas unboxing. Mom is going gung-ho on the one pattern that we got from Moe's Sale in 2022. She is 93% finished with it so far, so hopefully before the December 13th Moe's Sale unboxings, she can, she can share her finish with you. I am planning on not really editing this, so you're going to get me raw and late at night. So anyway, that is all I have for you today. I encourage you, if you haven't already, to click the subscription button below and also click the notification bell so you'll be notified when we do upload new content here on my channel. If I don't see you before December 13th, look forward to the Moe's Sale 12 Days unboxing, and hopefully I'll have some more updates for you before then. But anyway, I'll be going into some more plans and whatnot for the new year at some point in December. So be ready for that. I have some ideas of things that I want to do and just, things in general. So take care. Keep your head up and keep moving forward, because that's all we can do nowadays. And stand up for yourself and fight, because we've got a lot of change coming, and I'm anticipating a lot of it is not going to be good. So just let's all stick together and support each other and just get out there and fight and be strong for each other, help each other out, and just be good people and treat everybody with kindness. So take care, and we will see you soon. Good night, y'all.